Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And Murphy's own Sherry Raines.
Yeah, you must have given horseback passes to the right guy, Stephen.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith's Shetland pony is right alongside.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All right, folks, we're back with you. We have got John Schneider. He is coming to Ringgold, Georgia here. There you go. Now we're talking. What are you doing?
I'm getting ready to come to Ringgold to Boyd Speedway and race and play music and eat food and have fun at Bo's on the Road at Ringgold. And it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We do a really cool thing. We do a meet and greet with folks. We're around, but I'm racing. I'm not just doing a couple of hot laps. I mean, I'm really racing. So when it gets down to race day, I'm thinking about that wall.
Right. I'm with you.
Thinking about, and I've not set a tire on the track there yet. So this is going to be a brand new track for me, and I've raced about maybe 9 tracks now. So I do know that when you set tires on a new track, it's a very different experience.
Oh, it's all new, man. And you do.
I'm excited about it, and my wife is going to race too. My wife races. We've got. I'm in the orange car with the Rebel flag and the 01 on the side. Imagine that.
Yeah.
And she is in the Stand On It car, which is the car from our movie. It's our tribute to Smokey and the Bandit, called Stand On It, and that is she's in the black 00 car. So
now you
our Stand On It car looks like the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am, but I'm a Mopar guy, so it's actually a Hellcat Challenger.
Well, now you got Stand On It, but now you got another movie that you just recently released, the Poker Run.
Oh no, it doesn't come out until Orange Friday.
Okay.
And for those of you who don't know what Orange Friday is, that's what I choose to call the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Orange Friday.
There you go.
Is what that is, in honor of the General Lee.
There you go.
If all those folks can keep tearing the General Lee down, then I feel it's my right and obligation to build him up. So that's what I'm doing. It's Orange Friday in honor of the General Lee.
We're going to start calling it Orange Friday, I guarantee it. I guess the General Lee's
Good.
probably
come on.
Yeah, the most popular car in the whole wide world, I would think, would be the 69 Dodge Charger. And that's,
shoot, it might even be the opening day of Orange History Month.
There you go. Now you're talking. But now, not only do y'all race, y'all have a lot going on. I know you got. I think Jay Edwards is going to be there playing with you, and so y'all.
Jay Edwards will be there. Keith Burns will be there from Trick Pony. Cody McCarver from Confederate Railroad. It's going to be a great time. Of course, all the racers there, and Emerson is a great guy who owns Ringgold, and we're also, I believe, we're going to have our stunt team out there doing some fun stuff like jumping through a motorhome, and I'm trying to get to where I can race our stunt coordinator. I want to get him out on the track and race him. Hopefully, we'll be able to do that. But in any event, he brings this really cool thing. He brings a lift and an airbag, and he teaches people who want to do it how to do a high fall into an airbag. So that's a cool thing.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really do that anywhere else. So if you've got aspirations to be a stunt man, stunt woman, come on out to our event. It's kind of like the circus comes to town.
Oh yeah.
We have a car show. We have food. We have music. We have lots of music, great music. We're going to show Stand On It on the big screen, so that's going to be a lot of fun too. We bring our projector and our big screen, the whole thing. And you get a chance to watch what we call Southern horsepower comedy, I think, at its finest. Love, fast cars, fun friends, camaraderie like Bert and Sally and Bert and Jerry Reed, stuff like that. It's so much fun. And then, of course, like I said, Poker Run comes out on Orange Friday, and you can get that at johnschneiderstudios.com, but it does not ship until Orange Friday. So if you get it now, you're pre-ordering it.
Now, is Poker
which
Run?
I highly recommend, because we only have 2 elves working in the store. So
Yeah.
Poker Run is a sequel to Stand On.
Okay, but now is Poker Run, is it kind of based off of like, what was it, where they rate the Cannonball Run? Has it got anything to do with the Cannonball?
No, not really. No. I was in the third Cannonball Run. It was called Speed Zone.
Well, now they actually used one of your.
I was in Smokey the Bandit.
Was your? Didn't they use your Lamborghini? You had a Lamborghini Countach or something? Didn't they use that in part of that?
That was my Countach in Cannonball Run. Yeah, that Kathy Bach and Susan Anton drove.
That is
the Cal did not tell me that they were going to paint it white.
Yeah.
So they had I went to see the movie, and I thought, well, where's my car? There's a white Countach. Where's my car? And then, sure enough, they pull behind a building and spray it down with a fire hose, and it's my car. And I had no idea. But I wondered why. It looked like they had run it through a drywall factory. When I got it back, I looked under and thought, why is it white underneath here? Is it sand? What is it? But then I figured it out. So no, our Poker Run is it starts right exactly when Stand On It ends, and it's a kind of a combination of. There's a movie called Rat Race.
Oh yeah,
which was based on It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
Right.
So it's a little like that, but I had to. I wrote these screenplays, so I had to figure out a way to keep all of our cast intact and give them a reason to go back out on the road again. So in this one, we get bet. What is it? We get bet one hand of poker, $2.5 million, winner take all. So we have to spread out one hand of poker. It's a game of Texas Hold'em, and you get your opening cards at one table, then you got to race to the next table and race to the next table, race to the next table. So it's fun.
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah,
and Cody's in it. Cody McCarver's in it. Mindy Robinson is in it, and Mindy is now famous for getting kicked off of every social media platform that there is.
Go girl! There you go.
Yeah, go absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, she's fantastic. And she's out there on what is the one Mike Lindell has now?
Yeah.
Straight to Frank Speech.
Yeah.
FrankSpeech.com. So
and you got
check that out. You want to learn more about Mindy? Go listen to her. She's great. She will turn the lights on to some leftist propaganda. I'll tell you that.
There's a lot of that out there. Yeah, you got John Reap. I think he's in that movie too, isn't he? Didn't you get John Reap?
Yeah, John is in it. He's great, and I think he's going to come see us at Ringgold. I hope so. He's so funny.
Yeah, he's been on a couple of times.
A funny guy.
The Hemi dude, and he don't even drive a Hemi. He drives a Buick. I'm like, well, what the heck's wrong with you?
Yeah, what in the world? What is that about?
Now you got some new music
he's
out,
in it, and he's one of our throwbacks to Smokey the Bandit. I won't tell you what he does in it, but he's fantastic. He came in ready to work, knew every line, was hysterical, and worked with one of our great actors here in Louisiana. His name is Dane Rhodes.
Right.
He's been in quite a few of the movies that we've done here, and John was just great. So I'm looking forward to seeing him. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It is like the circus comes to town, though.
Oh, it's a blast.
So come on out, meet a new friend, be a new friend, have a great time, watch the cars race, watch me race, watch me and my wife race, learn to do a high fall, get a VIP ticket. If you get a VIP ticket, then on Friday, we just kind of hang out. I think the VIP meet and greet starts around 3 o'clock. And trust me, folks, this is not like one of those meet a NASCAR guy where they don't even look up at you. No, we're hanging out. We're having food. We're watching a movie. We're talking about Dukes or Smallville or Haves and Have-Nots or Stand On It, whatever you want to talk about. We actually do just sit around and enjoy one another's company.
Well, now
so
you
it's
got
not a rush thing. It's worth it. It's absolutely worth it, and it's great fun for me too because I get to find out what people have liked over these last 40-something years. And it's a great way to, like I said, meet a new friend and be a new friend to somebody.
Well, now, one of the things I like about this is that you bring your music in, which I'm a music guy. I love music. And you've got some music, Born at a Truck Stop and Trucking On. This is some new music you got released?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've got a brand new album called Truck On. And that music, most of that music is in Stand On.
Right. Oh, that's
so
cool.
We've got Truck On, and we've got Born at a Truck Stop, Cut His Teeth at a honky-tonk. So that's great fun. And for those of you who don't know I do music, first of all, shame on you.
There you go.
And second, that's like not knowing Willie and Hales.
Yep.
Secondly, boy, he's lost his mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I had 4 number one songs back in the 80s, and we make fun of that in Stand On It.
Right.
Because Mindy says several times in the movie, I didn't know you sang. And we also make fun of it in Poker Run. It's pretty great. But Cody McCarver and I just last year had a number one song on the Christian country charts called These Hands. In fact, we won an ICM award for Best Male Duo, and also we won one for Best Music Video.
Oh, that's cool.
2020.
Yeah, that's good. That was
it's pretty great. We've been having a great time. And speaking of that, we do a cowboy church on Sunday morning.
Right.
So VIP meet and greet Friday, watch a movie, have some fun. Saturday is music and jumping cars and stunts and fun and race day. And then Sunday is cowboy church.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big weekend. It's a fun weekend. I want everybody to come on out. If you live close, then come to all 3. If you don't live close, then come get a hotel. There are hotels right there next to Ringgold. And the great thing about Ringgold is you can stay in Tennessee or Georgia, and the only thing that separates you is a parking lot.
That's exactly right. Yep, we're at the North Carolina line, so it's not that far over there. So it's going to be good times.
No,
but
and it's a great way to see that what you're hearing on the news about the state of our country and our people is just patently not true. We are a wonderful country full of fantastic people that get along regardless of how much money they have or what color they have or what kind of job they have. So come on out, be encouraged about the States United is what I call them, the States United of America.
Right.
Once again. So it's at Ringgold, Georgia. It's the second weekend, right? Second weekend in October.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have a great time, but we can't have a great time without you. So come on out, bring your lunchbox, bring your best Dukes of Hazzard or Smallville or Haves and Have-Nots question, and let's have us a great, great weekend.
Well, now you talking about your music. I had Ronnie McDowell on the other day. Did you not recently do something?
I love Ronnie.
Yeah, he's a good guy, no doubt about it. But he said y'all two actually had a song y'all were working on, fixing to release.
Yes. With we did If You Believe in Forever. If you believe in forever, we redid that.
Right.
But if there's a country heaven, then you know they've got a hell of a band.
I just hope
we redid that.
I hope there's a redneck section in heaven, brother. I hope there's a redneck section with dirt tracks.
Oh, you know there's got to be rednecks in heaven.
I got to be, man. Yep.
Got to be.
Yep.
Got to be. Or what's the point?
So let me ask you one more question before you go, man. The hurricane come through and washed you out. How is John Schneider Studios recuperating? Y'all getting everything cleaned up down there?
We are, but I'm looking at probably 30 very mature trees that fell down over roads. And one landed right in the middle of my mother's house. And that's the one you see in the pictures that where the car lifted up at General Lee and then dropped it back down, and then a pine tree broke in half and landed on the roof.
Mm.
So we've had a lot of damage. We had flooding right after it. Nobody really realizes that.
Right.
But about 4 days after the hurricane was gone, so Thursday, Friday, we had 1897 floodwaters here at the Tickfaw River, and we live on the Tickfaw River. So where I'm standing now out in the driveway had about 3 feet of water in it.
Wow.
So that causes a whole other kind of damage. We're dealing, of course, with mold. We're dealing with standing water in a warm climate, so we're dealing with mosquitoes and all kinds of stuff. We're okay. We had our community come in. We in the midst of it, Alicia and I fed our linemen who came to work on the poles here. They're still here. We also came and we also fed the National Guard. We made breakfast for the National Guard. And again, I want everybody to see that we are united.
Yeah.
And the only way you can show people that you are united is by being united in public. You can't just talk about it.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, John, just right off the I know you do a lot. You promote your music and your business and your movies, but you do a lot for the community, man. And I will have to say, I really admire you for that. I mean, I really do, to take your status of where you're at and helping other people. It means a lot coming from somebody, that could, some people could care less, but you actually give back to the community, you and your wife. And I'll have to say, I really appreciate that. Well,
I love community. I love small towns, and I'm somebody who's never forgotten. I came from local community theater,
right?
And I know in community theater, who you work for. You work for the people that just bought a ticket.
Yep.
And so I've never lost sight of that, and I never will. I mean, if I haven't lost sight of that yet, I'm not going to lose sight of it.
John,
I tell folks I work for the people who just got overcharged for popcorn.
There you go. Well, listen, man, we got to get to a break. We'll be over at Ringgold, and
all right.
And I appreciate it.
Come on to Ringgold, folks. I will see you there. Yeah! Oh, go to JohnSchneiderStudios.com. If I've made you laugh or smile in 40 years, go get you something. JohnSchneiderStudios.com. I'd appreciate it.
Thank you for spending a little time with us. And remember, you can tune in every morning at WJULradio.com at 8 a.m. Eastern. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook, The Morning Dish.